Hey, so today's video I'm gonna show you my Middle Eastern fragrance collection, and I'm gonna let you know which one I'm gonna keep and which one I like. And yeah, I just wanna share my thoughts on these fragrances. So if you wanna know my personal opinion about these fragrances, then keep on watching. And if you have any question or anything, just let me know in the comment section below. So let's start with the one that I got recent. So it's this one. It's called Coconut Lagoon by Paris Corner. This is my only Paris Corner fragrance, and it's actually a very new fragrance because I just got 2 weeks ago. I was so excited to get this one because I heard that it's a very nice coconut fragrance. I love tropical beachy type fragrances. I love coconut, so I really wanted to have a nice coconut fragrance. So first of all, let's talk about the package a little bit. So it's come in this very beautiful package. As you can see, it really looks like a lagoon, like a sea. It's very beautiful, and it opens like this. Very beautiful package, but the bottle is more beautiful, I would say. As you can see, it looks very nice, good quality, actually very fancy looking bottle. It's got the rhinestones around the cap. It's really beautiful, but it's actually, to me, it looks like more like a man fragrance for some reason. You know, it's very big and kind of a masculine looking bottle, but whatever, you know. And it's very heavy. So I got this one from Deluxe. Yeah, from the Deluxe side. It's like a fragrance and like a beauty kind of website, and it was 37 euros, which is kind of not the cheapest Middle Eastern fragrance, I would say, but it actually looks like a very expensive perfume if you look at the bottle and the box. Like, it has a very nice, good quality bottle, and on the cap it says the Ministry of Gourmand. So it's kind of like a fruity gourmand scent. And here also it says that Ministry of Gourmand, and on the atomizer it says that Paris Corner, which is the brand, and on the bottom as well. And yeah, it's a very nice looking bottle. So how it smells like. So first of all, let's talk about the notes of this fragrance. So the main accord of this fragrance is citrus, coconut, vanilla, sweet, ozonic, aquatic, fruity, caramel, lactonic a little bit. So, and the top notes are lemon, mandarin, apple, like green apple, and the middle notes are watermelon, caramel, and the base notes are coconut and vanilla. Like, that's it. So this one is supposed to be a coconut limey drink cocktail kind of scent, and to me this fragrance is really smells like a mojito, infused with some coconut water. Like, to me this fragrance smells like a mojito cocktail. Like, I used to drink a lot of mojito when I was in Cuba, so this one is definitely giving me some nostalgia. So I think this is a very nice summer scent. It's very light and very airy and very fresh scent, which is perfect for summertime, for the hot weather. And this one is definitely giving beach, vacation, tropical country vibes. So yeah, it definitely smells like Cuba to me. So as I said before, this one, it smells like mojito with some coconut water, which is actually, I never tried mojito with coconut water. It actually sounds nice. Maybe I'm gonna try it one day. So the opening of this fragrance is actually, wow, very nice mist. So yeah, it just really smells like a very fresh mojito, you know, with a lime. It says that it has a lemon notes, but to me it's more like a green type of citrus, like lime, you know. And the opening is really citrusy, very limey, very fresh. And when you first spray it, it's not really coconutty. The coconut, it comes a little bit later on when the fragrance dries down. But basically, on the skin, it smells like a lime with some coconut, but after it's getting more sweeter, a little bit, not too much, and a little bit creamy, not too much. And by the way, I have another similar fragrance in my collection, and this one is actually from Zara, and it's called Blanc and Soleil. It's French, so it's Blanc and Soleil. I really tried, you know. So this is such a beautiful coconut fragrance. Like if you are really looking for a very realistic coconut fragrance, which doesn't smell like artificial, like it really smells like a real fresh coconut, then I highly recommend this one. But you cannot get this anymore because it's discontinued already. So I got this one like last year, and I'm so happy I got this one. Like really, like I'm so happy. And I stopped using it because I'm so afraid to finish this bottle. This one is just getting more better and sweeter and more stronger. At the beginning I wasn't like sure about this one as well because it wasn't as long lasting, but right now it's just project and everything. Such a beautiful scent, and I always get compliment on this one, like always. It's actually a man fragrance, but I would say this is a very unisex scent. Okay, this is not a Middle Eastern fragrance, so maybe I should just stop talking about this one. But basically this one, it smells like a realistic coconut water, and it's giving me like a cocktail as well. But this one is not a mojito to me because it has like a citrus note, like bergamot. It's got bergamot, coconuts, and also what else? Sandalwood maybe, and salt. So it's like a salty, coconutty, fresh scent, but it also smells sweet as well. So it's like sweet, coconut, salty, very beachy, very summery, fresh scent. And to me this one, as I said before, smells like a cocktail, but to me this one is like a, you know, like a Malibu. This one is actually smells like the Malibu drink, and this one is like a mojito. So this one is more like a citrus dominant fragrance, and this one is definitely a coconut. Anyways, so yeah, it's a very nice scent, but I have a problem with this fragrance. And my problem with this fragrance is that it just doesn't last. It's a very light fragrance, and the projection, it's okay for first 2 hours, and then after it just becomes like a skin sense, and you really need to put your nose into your skin, or into your clothing. And on the skin, I also pick up this creamy, a little bit of creamy sweetness on my skin. But when it dries down like completely, then it's just lose everything, like the sweetness and the freshness. And I also picked up some weird scent in this one when it's completely dried down, and I smelled something like a latex kind of material, like almost smell like rubber gloves, you know, like latexy kind of scent. Like, I don't know, maybe I just smelled something else, I don't know, but on my skin it smelled like a little bit latexy. I don't know why. After like 6 hours, when it was very like completely dried down on my skin, so it just smelled a little bit awful to me. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it's gonna change later, you know. Like, I really want to give some times for this fragrance because it's a very beautiful, it's a very nice scent as well. So yeah, the projection is kind of also weak, you know, just only for 2 hours or maybe 3 hours. But yeah, that's the only problem with this fragrance right now. But this is actually a very new fragrance, so maybe I'm just gonna let it sit a little bit and maybe try it again later on, you know, for a couple of months, and then maybe it's gonna be more better and more stronger, you know. So I give some time for this fragrance, and yeah, but if it stays like this, I don't think I'm gonna keep it. I really like the scent, and I really wanted to love this fragrance, but right now I'm just like 37 euros for this, which is doesn't last, so it's not really worth it to me. But if you are looking for a very aquatic fresh scent and you enjoy like lime and coconut together, then this is a perfect fragrance for you. But to me right now it's just okay, maybe maybe I'm gonna keep it. So right now I would give like a 7 out of 10 for this fragrance because I really like the fragrance. So again, this one was the Coconut Lagoon by Paris Corner. So speaking about coconut fragrances, I have actually another coconut fragrance, like a Middle Eastern coconut fragrance. And guess what? Guess what it is? Yes. It is called Qaed al Fursan, which means white horse, I heard. So I got this one a year ago. So what you need to know about this fragrance is actually very dusty. So first of all, look at this package. It's kind of a nice looking package. I really like this gold and white combination. Very Arabic, Middle Eastern kind of design. And it has like a magnetic cap. Very good, I like it. So this one is supposed to be a very creamy, coconutty, beachy, tropical scent. That's what they are saying about this fragrance, and that's why I got this fragrance, you know. So Qaed al Fursan Unlimited. Oh yeah, I just forgot to say that it's unlimited. It's called Qaed al Fursan Unlimited because it has another fragrance which looks the same but in a black bottle. That one is like a pineapple man kind of fragrance, I don't know. But this one is like unisex. It says that woman and man as well. So the main accord of this fragrance is sweet, vanilla, tropical, powdery, lactonic and yellow floral and musky. And the top notes are coconut, pineapple, citrus kind of notes, and ylang ylang and frangipani, jasmine. For some reason, I'm not really a fan of jasmine in fragrances sometimes. And the base notes are vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and some sweet notes. Yeah, a lot of people like this fragrance. Yeah. So, how this fragrance smells like? When I first got this fragrance, I was like, wow, this is so strong, but not in a good way. I was like, okay. I was expecting some very coconutty, very creamy, very nice combo, you know? And it's definitely a coconut. I can smell the coconut in this fragrance. So, yeah. And this one, to me, it smells like pina colada, shaving cream, but like a man type of shaving cream, you know, the very classic scented shaving cream, and that's it. And yeah, so I really wanted this fragrance, and I got it. And I tried to wear this fragrance a couple of times, and I had time when I was like, okay, this is actually not too bad. It smells like coconut and smells quite very lactonic. It smells like it also smells like a Raffaello, you know. The coconut cream is really in this fragrance, but for some reason this shaving cream kind of scent in this fragrance, it just turned me off. Like completely turned me off. It's bothering me, and it just really smells very awful to me, and I cannot. Like I cannot. So this coconut scent, definitely the type of one which is makes you feel sick, you know, giving you headaches. And also the longevity is not really that good to me. And it's also the projection. It's such a weird fragrance because when I first put this on, it feels very strong and I can smell it on myself, but after a few hours it just disappears. It just becomes more like a creamy coconut, which is a good thing, you know. That's what I want, you know. Creamy coconut. Like this is definitely a creamy coconut scent, and I love it. I love this creamy coconut, but this shaving cream is just, I don't know, especially when you smell it like this. I don't know, maybe I should try it today. Scent of the day. The atomizer is quite nice. So yeah, when you first spray it, it's actually very, like, you can smell the bergamot or the citrus, whatever. It's very citrusy, and it's also a little bit woody, and it's very fresh, but in the same time you can also smell the coconut, which is very nice. Actually, I like the opening of this fragrance. I don't know, I like it. Maybe I should try it again. You know, like, I was very sure about this one that I'm gonna sell it and I'm just gonna get rid of this one. And also I can smell the not the pina colada, the pineapple, and the coconut and the pineapple together, and the cream, it just creates this pina colada cocktail. I don't know if I like it or I hate it. Like this fragrance is just, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know if you like this fragrance, because I don't know, maybe I just need a mood for this one, or a type of vibe, you know. So when I got this fragrance, it was around 20 euros or something, but right now you can get this one definitely less than 20, 15 or 17 euros. So yeah, it's a very cheap one right now. Definitely I would not pay more than 20 euros for this scent personally. Okay, it's actually nice. It's actually nice, but again, I can smell the shaving cream. It's so sad because I really, really love this pina colada kind of scent. And by the way, this is how the box looks like of this fragrance. It has a gold horse and sticker. It's a real one. Yeah. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this one. I really wanna. Should I keep it or should I declutter? And it also has a little bit of like oily kind of scent to it. You know, it smells like a oil-based thing. And it also looks oily on the skin, which is actually a good thing, because it means that it's you know, it just sticks better on the skin, I guess. I don't know, this is a maybe, but I was very sure about this one too, decluttering this one, but okay. And my ratings of this fragrance is I want to be nice, you know. I give a 6 out of 10 right now, because it's definitely coconutty. So if you are like coconutty, tropical, flowery kind of scents, then you're gonna maybe enjoy this one. I don't know. So the next fragrance is actually very exciting, because everyone is talking about this fragrance right now. It's a very summery fragrance, and yeah, it's a very popular fragrance. And again, it's from Lattafa, and this one is called Anna Abiyedh. Let me know how to pronounce this one. Anna Abiyedh Coral. And this fragrance has a lot of flankers and dupes, whatever. But I was interested about this one because everyone said that this is a very watermelony, summery, peachy coconut tropical scent, you know. And I was like, wow, like I need this. Definitely I need this in my collection. Like I really enjoy everything which is reminds me of a beautiful beach, a beautiful country with full of fruits and, you know, like good weather. So I am into this type energy. So I already did my first impression on this fragrance, and actually I want to delete this fragrance. I mean, I really want to delete that video because my opinion is changed about this fragrance, because right now I am really enjoying this fragrance and I love it. I don't know what happened with me or what happened with this fragrance, but I really enjoy this fragrance. And it's so crazy that I was so negative about this fragrance, and I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry because I love you. And when I tried this fragrance, I was really like, I wasn't like impressed with this fragrance. It's really smelled bad to me. The first spray from this fragrance, it just smelled really, like, it just smelled like very musky, like dirty musky, you know, like something not clean. So most of the times, like, Middle Eastern fragrances has this weird type of musk. They just use some kind of musk that I don't like, you know. And yeah, I'm just very sensitive to musk, but if you are not, then you're not gonna smell it, you know. But right now, it's still musky. I'm okay with it, you know. Right now, I'm just like, I'm vibing. I'm really vibing with an Abiyedh Coral, so I'm definitely keep it, and I really enjoy wearing this one, which is crazy because I thought that I'm not gonna like this fragrance in this heat, but actually this fragrance is just so beautiful. Oh my god, it's so hot today, but I love it. I don't want to complain about this one because I love summer. So this is how the package looks like of this fragrance. It's just a very like simple box, nothing crazy, very Middle Eastern looking box. But I really like this bottle. I think it looks very girly, like elegant girly looking bottle. I love the cap as well, like everything, and also this coral color. This is actually a very new fragrance. It's just launched in this year, so yeah. So it's called Abiyedh Coral Lattafa, and the main accord of this fragrance is ozonic, aquatic, fruity, sweet, vanilla, powdery, coconutty, white floral, and musky and citrus a little bit. And the top notes are watermelon. Sounds really nice, and orange, and the middle notes are coconut, white flowers, and the base notes are vanilla, musk, and amber. And it's supposed to be a dupe of this fragrance called Wave Child. And yeah, I never smelled that fragrance, so I cannot say anything about that fragrance. And it's also, some people say that it smells like L'Imperatrice, the new one, not the L'Imperatrice 3, which I have in my collection, by the way. And the L'Imperatrice 3, it's also like a watermelon scent, but it has like rhubarb notes in it, so it just makes it more fresher and more greener a little bit, you know. It's definitely a different type of watermelon. So yeah, let me just show you. So I'm talking about this fragrance. It's called L'Imperatrice from Dolce & Gabbana, and this is a watermelon scent. It's a very dominant watermelon scent, and it also has like a kiwi notes, and it's just a very fresh, girly, very simple type fragrance, but I really like this fragrance. It's perfect for summertime. This is actually, I would say, only good for summertime. So this one and this one is a completely different type of watermelons in these fragrances. So the watermelon in the Abiyedh smells like a very ripe, very juicy, very sweet type of watermelon, which we all like, you know, like I love the juicy, very big juicy, you know, like sweet watermelon. This is the type of watermelon I like to eat. But the watermelon in this one is the type of watermelon that we hate, you know. As a scent, I really like cucumber and watermelon, like a fresh type of watermelon scent. Like I like it as a scent, but I also like it when it's a little bit more sweeter, you know. So yeah, so this is the sweeter and more juicier type of watermelon in this fragrance, and it also has a peach notes in this fragrance, and I definitely get the peach and the watermelon together. And it also has like a little bit of Bellini, you know, the drink, the Bellini type of vibe because of the peach. It's really getting liking more and more this fragrance as I wear it. And this is just such a beautiful one. And I actually wear this fragrance in this week and I got some compliments on this fragrance. And I was actually very surprised that someone is noticed this fragrance. So it means that it projects really well. And I actually smelled this fragrance on myself so long on that day, almost all day. For the first day when I tried this fragrance, like full day, you know, when I went to work, I was just like putting like 3 times or something because it just felt a little bit too much. So I was like, okay, maybe try it, but not too much, you know, I don't want to spray it too much on myself. Did it like 3 times and then I went to work and I was like, okay, I smell it on myself, but I wasn't that satisfied. I wanted to smell it more on myself. So the next day I did like 6 sprays and I was like, okay, so it's not that strong, you know, like I can do more with this one. But actually this fragrance is so long lasting on the clothing. It's like I can smell this fragrance on my t-shirt right now and it's just so crazy. And I actually pick up this very ozonic type scent as well, and it's just so beautiful when it dries down on the clothing. I'm talking about only on the clothing because on the skin this scent smells different. Like to me on the skin it really smells like a very vanilla, like a little bit creamy, very tropical. Like this is really. So my ratings for this fragrance right now is definitely, I would say, 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a very good rating, and yeah, I highly recommend it if you like sweet, juicy, watermelony or even like peach kind of scents. Then try it. Maybe you're gonna like it, maybe don't. So this is Abiyedh Coral by Lattafa. So the next fragrance that I'm gonna talk about is a different type of category. I mean, this is like a very gourmand kind of Middle Eastern fragrance. It's a very popular fragrance, and I think a lot of people like this fragrance or wanna get this fragrance. And yeah, it seems like everyone likes this fragrance. Yeah, so this is called Choco Musk by Rehab. This is also a Middle Eastern brand. It's like a very affordable type of Middle Eastern fragrance, and I got this one for I need to check it, but I think it was around 12 euros or something for this 50 milliliter fragrance. But honestly, I would not pay more than for this one. And first of all, look at this bottle. I don't like this bottle at all. I think it looks very, I don't want to be rude, but it looks very cheap, and not cheap, let's say it looks ugly. Like, it looks really ugly to me, this design. And also this cap is, when you do like this, it just, look, like it's just not holding. And the juice inside, it's got this caramel brown color. It looks like a sweet fragrance, definitely. So this one is supposed to be a very gourmand, like chocolate scent, very vanilla chocolate, kind of choco powder. So when I did my first impression on this fragrance, I was like, it was quite a new experience for me, you know, like I was very new to like gourmand, like very sweet fragrances. So when I first smelled that fragrance, I was like, it's really very sweet. It's vanilla, like it smells sweet, not really like a chocolate to me, to be honest. Like, it's not really like chocolatey to me. It smelled like more like a chocolate butter or vanilla type of lotion. And it was actually very soapy kind of scent. When I first sprayed it, it was quite very soapy, like soapy sweet. And then after, when it dries down, it's like a really, really very sweet scent. So I can see, you know, I can see that's why people like this fragrance, because it's very sweet. So if you are like a gourmand, like very sweet vanilla fragrances, then I think you're gonna like this one for sure. And it's very cheap, very affordable. But again, for some reason I just don't like this fragrance as much. Like, actually, I don't like it at all. Like, I thought that maybe I'm gonna like it, you know. I was like wearing it like a couple of times and I was like, it's nice. I never got compliment on this. It's sweet, it's really very, very sweet, but it also has this very like cheap kind of scent to it. So Choco Musk by Rehab. Main accords of this fragrance is vanilla, warm, spicy, chocolate, powdery, sweet, musky, woody, cacao, cinnamon, amber. It just has like a bunch of notes in it: vanilla, chocolate, musk, spices, cinnamon, amber, sandalwood, oriental woodsy notes, and rose. So yeah, I can definitely pick up the rose in this fragrance. Some people cannot, but I definitely, especially in the opening. Yeah, on the skin is actually quite nice, like sweet, like cocoa butter. It just gives a very nice skin scent. And to me, this one is not really like too loud. It doesn't project as much. I feel like maybe other people can smell it on me, I don't know. But on myself, I don't smell this fragrance for too long, or I really need to overspray this one. But actually, I don't like it when I overspray it, so I don't know. It's a maybe. I'm gonna keep it maybe or maybe not. To me, it smells like a cheap vanilla fragrance. And it also smells like you know, like chocolate powder, like a very bad quality sweetened type of chocolate powder. It reminds me of that, and in the same time it also smells a little bit like soapy. It's quite a very weird fragrance. Let me try it on that arm, again, because it has been a long time I use this fragrance, so maybe I'm gonna like it, maybe I'm gonna like it. I give a chance, yeah. When you first spray this fragrance, it smells very, very soapy, like fresh, like actually you can smell the rose. So first it just really smells like soapy, rosy, a little bit vanilla sweet scent, and after I cannot smell it. Like after I don't smell nothing. Just a little bit sweet, rosy, vanilla. I don't know, I'm not vibing with this one at all, like, no. But, and then after, right now, it starts to dry down, Now I can smell the spices, a little bit of spices. To me, this fragrance is really not like chocolatey. The chocolate comes after a dry down. When it dries down, you can smell the chocolatey kind of scent. Now it's very soapy, like clean vanilla scent. So yeah, to me it looks cheap and smells cheap, but it's not a bad scent, don't get me wrong. I think it's a nice gourmand scent, and it's also good for layering. It's affordable, so yeah, it's not a bad one. I'm just not enjoying it, like I don't really use this one, so that's why I want to get rid of this one. Let me smell the Qaed Al Fursan side. You know what? I'm not gonna keep this one. I'm not gonna keep this one because on my skin it just smells like shaving cream, oily, weirdo scent, like, and the coconut, it kind of smells like oily coconutty, and no, it's just a no for me. This one is definitely smells better on clothings. On clothing I enjoy it more than on my skin. No, this one needs to go. I'm gonna put it on Vinted. And actually I used almost the half of it. Like I can see the juice when I see it through the lights, and yeah, it has more than a half, but no, I'm not gonna keep it. And this one, let me smell it again. It's still very soapy, and it's definitely getting more sweeter. Actually, I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know if I want to keep it, or maybe it's time to using it again. Maybe it's good for summertime, because it's not bad, honestly. Now I like it. Some days I don't like it. Maybe I just need a mood for this one. And this one, I prefer it on my skin, because on skin it just smells more better to me. On clothing it's definitely more sweeter, and you can smell the chocolate on the clothing. On my skin it's more spicy, vanilla, a little bit soapy, like cocoa butter kind of scent, which I think is good. Let me know your thoughts on this one as well. Like, I'm really curious how you feel about this fragrance, if you have it or if you smell this fragrance. Let me know if I need to keep it or I have to layer with this one with something else, you know. I would give again like a 6 out of 10 for this fragrance. But I can see why people like this fragrance. Definitely not a bad one. So this one was the Choco Musk by Rehab, a very popular chocolate fragrance. So only 3 fragrances left, and these are all from the Yara collection. I have 3 Yara perfumes, and actually I'm gonna do another separate video for these 3 Yara perfumes. So right now I'm just quickly wanna talk about them, not too much as with the other fragrances. So let's start with the original Yara, the light pink one. And here is the light pink Yara perfume that I got also a year ago or something. And this one is such a beautiful scent. And this is how the boxes looks like. Just a light pink and white, the silver logo. So the main accord of this fragrance is sweet vanilla, powdery, tropical, fruity, musky, floral, citrus, and the top notes are orchids, heliotrope, tangerine, like orange tangerine, and gourmand accords, tropical fruits, and vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So yeah, it's a mix of floral, a little bit gourmand, fruity, and with the vanilla sandalwood base. This one to me is such a very girly, very girly scent, like clean girl, powdery, little bit creamy. Smells like a nice strawberry conditioner, lotion kind of scent. But don't think about like a realistic strawberry milkshake. Don't think about that, okay? Like, think about like strawberry conditioner, like something that you cannot eat type of strawberry. This to me it smells like that, you know, like artificial scented, very pink. Like this one is really smells like pink. I don't know, maybe because I'm looking at this bottle, but to me this is very like a light color, like a very light pinkish color. Like, it just smells like how this color looks like to me, like exactly. And this one is, I love it. Like, I cannot hate this fragrance. I really want to hate this fragrance. And actually, when I first got this fragrance, I was like, yes, finally I have a very nice, girly, everyday type scent. And then I was actually using it for a couple of times, and I was like, I was like enjoying it. It was really like nice for all day, and it was really long lasting. And this fragrance is just projects so well. I think it has a very crazy projection, especially when you overspray this one. It's actually quite very strong, so I don't really recommend it. But you really need to love like powdery marshmallow kind of marshmallow feel like powdery fragrances, because to me it smells like white powdery texture on the marshmallow, you know, but it also smells quite very floral. I don't know. I just love it. Like I really I cannot hate this fragrance, but I just stopped using this fragrance, and the reason why I stopped using this fragrance because I smell this fragrance on so many people around me at my work, and yeah, and I was like, okay, I just don't want to smell like my colleague, you know, like I just want to smell different, and I was like, okay, and I was giving up on this scent. That's why. And I know it's kind of stupid because if you like a scent, you know, why you care about other people, you know. But I'm just that type of person. If someone is wears the same thing or smell like me, I'm automatically like turn off. Like I turn off from the thing, you know. And I also heard that this is not really like a gourmand scent, whatever. And this is true. This is not like a real strawberry milkshake type scent. Yeah, I definitely pick up this strawberry conditioner kind of vibe. Not really like a drink, you know. But it's good. But actually, right now, I am not really sure if I keep this fragrance. It's because I heard that it has like similar type of fragrance as Yara, you know, like a similar uh, scent, but better than this one. So I am curious about these other dupes. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna keep it, maybe not. But right now I'm not really using it because of that reason. You know, I just don't want to smell like Yara pink, you know, like I mean this one because it has another pink fragrance. So yeah, this one is actually to me is like a soft girl vibe, like soft girl, nice girl vibe. So yeah, this one was the uh, light pink Yara. I like it, but I don't wear it anymore because of that reason. But it's a nice one. I recommend it if you like that kind of scent. And I feel like it's a nice one. So yeah, to me this fragrance is definitely 8 out of 10. So the next fragrance is another Yara. This one is actually a mango version from the Yara collection. So I got this one because of the mango and coconut combination, and it just really sounded amazing to me. Like, you know, I like my tropical scent, and this is just a tropical goddess, you know. Um, Yeah, it's such a good one, and it's actually very similar to another fragrance that I have in my collection, and this is the Alien Goddess from Mugler. I have this fragrance, the original, and I really, not really, but I like this fragrance. I really like this fragrance. I don't use this one as much, but actually I like it. I don't use it because I have other fragrances, so it's really hard to, you know, like always use one fragrance. So this one is actually smells like this, but with added ripe mangoes. So imagine this one with the base of this one with some juicy mangoes and with some white flowers, and this one also has like white flowers, I think jasmine maybe. So, and this one is called, by the way, Yara Tous, and Yara Tous is tropical sweet vanilla white floral fruity, powdery, coconut, musky, woody, and a little bit lactonic fragrance. And the top notes are mango, coconut, passion fruit, jasmine at the base, and orange blossom, heliotrope, and vanilla, and musk and cashmerian as like a base note. It's also got jasmine as this one, the alien. So it has similar notes, you know, the coconut and the jasmine. But to me, this one is more like, it just smells to me, this one, like a sandy coconut, more like a dry, coconutty, warm, very like warm kind of beachy coconut sand. Yeah, definitely smells more like this color, you know, like sand and gold, you know. And this one, to me, this one smells like more sharp, like more juicy, more fruity. And you can really smell the white flowers in this fragrance as well, not just only the mangoes. Yeah, it's definitely tropical. It's very, very tropical, and you can smell the mangoes. And I think the passion fruits makes this fragrance a little bit more tart, you know. Like, coconut, it just gives a little bit of creaminess, because I feel like this has like coconut milk in it, so it just gives a little bit of creaminess. And this fragrance is very, very long lasting to me. It's just my personal opinion, you know, like some people say that, oh, this is not a long lasting and doesn't project, but to me this thing is very strong. I like it. I really like to wear this one in summertime. But again, I need a mango mood for this fragrance, you know what I mean? Like, I cannot smell this every day on myself, so I need to switch up, you know, like I just need mood or clothing, you know, like I always I like to switch up my style, you know, like I don't like to be always the same, you know, like I cannot. So I'm gonna keep this fragrance because this is my only mango fragrance in my collection. But if I find something better, like a better mango scent, then maybe I'm gonna let it go, but right now I want to keep it. And my rating for this fragrance is 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's such a nice one, very good summer scent, and if you like mangoes, then definitely try out Yara Tous by Lattafa. So on to the last fragrance that I'm gonna show you is called Yara again by Lattafa, and this is the Yara Candy edition. It's again a very popular fragrance. It's supposed to be like a very realistic gummy candy kind of fragrance, or like a sour candy kind of scent. So that's why I picked up, because I heard that it's a very unique, you know, like I mean unique, like it really smells like sour candy, like especially like a strawberry flavored sour candy. But I also heard that it smells like watermelon and coconutty, whatever. But to me, it's definitely like more like strawberry. Like I pick up the strawberry more like anything else in this fragrance, and it's really smells like a realistic candy, the sour candy especially. And yeah, it's such a fun scent, and yeah, it's a good one, but for some reason it's not my favorite right now. I'm actually getting liking this fragrance more and more, but still it's not something that I pick up as often, you know. Like I really need a mood for this fragrance. I don't know why. Maybe I just don't like too synthetic scents. And this one is definitely a very synthetic. So, and it also smells a little bit like plasticky, especially in the dry down. I pick up this very plasticky kind of scent. From the bottle, it really smells like a strawberry candy, like a very soury, which I really like. Like I love eating those strawberry, like you know, the like a gummy, like I don't know what's the name, but I used to eat those, you know, when I was younger. This one is actually the most complimented from all of these Yara perfumes. I'm talking about only from the Yara section, you know. Anytime when I wear Yara Candy, I always got like compliments from people around me at work, especially. Like they always complimenting me, oh, you smell so good, what is this? Yeah, this one is definitely a compliment getter. So if you want a lot of compliments, then just wear this fragrance, because for some reason people love the scent of this fragrance. I mean, they love this kind of scent, you know, like a candy scent. So from all of these that I owned, I got compliment on this one, and I also got compliment on Yara Tous from one person, and on the original Yara I never got compliment. So the main accord of this fragrance is vanilla, fruity, powdery, white floral, citrus, aromatic, woody, soft, spicy, musky, and animalic. Yeah, and the top notes are blackcurrant, green tangerine. So it also has a tangerine as the other Yara, but this one is the green version of the tangerine. I don't know. And strawberry fizz candy. Yeah, this is the name of this candy, like fizz candy, strawberry fizz candy. And at the middle, it also has like gardenia. It's a flower, and base notes are vanilla, musk, amber, and sandalwood. Yeah, it's a nice one. Like honestly, it's not a bad fragrance at all. But if you think that this is a very like too sweet fragrance, then I would say it's not really like that sweet. Like I have more sweeter fragrances in my collection. This one is sweet but still fresh. It gives a little bit of fresh sweet vibe. So yeah, that's it. These are all my Middle Eastern fragrances that I showed you. I hope you liked that video, and if you have any question about these fragrances or anything else, then just leave a comment. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.